Hey everybody, this is 615 Tennessee Titan. Welcome back to Let's Play Shenmue 1 and 2. Alright, in the last part, we had to learn about the 4 Wude, we learned about the first Wude, and now we're going after the second Wude. What you're going to want to do is, if you remember this, let me turn my volume down, my volume's kind of loud. Probably, I don't know, it's just loud. Alright, you're going to want to walk up to this dude, and a cutscene will happen.
Excuse me.
Huh? Never seen you around here. Where are you from?
I come from Japan.
Oh, really?
I'd like to ask you something.
Wait. I'll tell you if you do me a favor. Attention, everyone! Here's a karate expert all the way from Japan. Watch him smash this rock into tiny pieces. If he succeeds, throw in some generous tips.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, you could. You could talk your way throughout it. But whatever. Alright, let me press start. Press A. This is the Breaking the Stone minigame. It's the only time you ever do it. But there will be a similar minigame like this later on, but we'll get more into that. It involves the Wude, but we're not going to get into that right now. You're going to want to press A at the right moment to break the stone. Press A to select power. The greater the green level, the more powerful the strike. Press the second time to select the time in yellow. Aim for the moment when the yellow is the greatest. That's what you're going to want to do. Now, you have a couple tries, I think, but you don't have to press it right away. I usually do, but here's what you got to do. He almost got it perfect.
Good. Thank you.
Usually I can get it, but whatever.
What a surprise. I didn't expect you to be that good. My name is Zonchuan.
Yo, Hazuki.
How about working with me? We'll make some money. I used to do martial arts, but now I'm down and out.
Perhaps Master Zoshan was your...
How did you know?
Thought so. I heard about you from Master Zoshan.
No way, he wouldn't.
I went to see him. Then he talked about you.
That I was no good?
He said it was his fault, that he was powerless.
For a man like myself? Master. Please wait. Please give this to my master. Don't open the letter.
Alright, and Zoshan's letter. Now we can usually, one day, I actually got past this part, and this game actually froze, so, I don't know if it happens on this part, if you're playing on 360, I don't know, but I remember it froze one time around this part, so, yeah, be careful if it does. Now we're gonna want to go right back to the green market corner. It isn't long of a walk, so I'll just see you guys there. And we are here. Alright, let's go talk to Master Zoshan.
Excuse me, Master Zoshan.
Oh, you wanted to know about the
Yes, we
Wude.
do.
I received it from Zanchuan.
Did you meet Zanchuan?
Yes.
I have broken JIE, but cannot get rid of Toon or Fist. Zanchuan.
What does this letter mean?
JIE is one of the Wude. Judge yourself without conceit and do not show moves thoughtlessly.
JIE, one of the Wude. What does he mean by not being able to get rid of Tune nor Fist?
As those who love songs whistle tunes endlessly, a martial arts master is devoted to training.
Then Zanchuan?
He's broken JIE and fallen into the role of a street performer. But he hasn't abandoned the path of martial arts. That is what he means. Zanchuan. So you still walk on the path.
Alright, so far we have learned Dawn and now JIE. Let's see if we can find out more information about the Wude. JIE and Dawn. Alright, let's talk to him.
Excuse me.
May I help you?
Do you know anyone else who might know about Wude?
You should visit Jiamin then.
Janmin?
He's an expert of Tai Chi. He knows much about the Chinese martial arts.
Where can I meet him?
He should be training at Lotus Park in the South Carmane Quarter.
I understand. Thank you very much.
Now, if you remember, Lotus Park is where we met. We already met Janmin before. You actually can meet him for the first time and learn the Wude at the same time. But I like to just do it separate because there's a different cutscene that happens. There's one that won't trigger if you don't do it this way. While we go ahead, I will go ahead and mention something. There's not going to be a lot of fighting until later on in the game. Later on in the game, there's an ass load of fights that you have to do. More about this is more about just walking around and cutscenes and QTEs. But we'll get more into fighting later in the game. But for now, this is still a good game. So just enjoy it. It's a good game. Just give it a chance if you haven't given it one yet. Let's talk to Janmin.
Janmin,
What?
I'd like to ask you.
We'll talk later. Let's spar first. Let's see how much kung fu you've learned.
Now, if you remember, let me see if I can get this right. If you remember, the pip blow was just forward X. It is in this one. It is back forward X. They changed it somewhat because there's a move I guess they did with 4X. That
Very
move.
sharp. Nice kick.
See, this cutscene will happen if you visit them a second time.
What is that move?
It's called Vortex Throw. As you fall back, you use your opponent's force to throw.
So, you use the rotation to throw.
You see, I'm not very good at fighting, so I usually just spam the X button.
What was that?
The iron palm of Tai Chi. So, what did you want to ask me?
I want to know what the 4 Wude are.
The Wude? What for?
To see a man named Li Xiaotao.
Follow me. Do you want to see how Tai Chi develops into force?
Please.
Watch carefully. For Iron Palm, use the power of your whole body. Gather strength in your arms and legs at the same time, then strike. Now, try the Iron Palm on that tree.
Alright, to do the iron palm, you're going to want to press X and A at the same time.
When you've covered the ground with leaves, I will tell you about the Wude.
Cover the ground?
To know the Wude, you need Kung Fu. Kung Fu first,
yes,
then more.
I understand.
Is that so?
Hand move. Iron palm has been mastered.